First, let's just find out a little bit more about Goldberry and who you guys are. Because I don't know who's who in Goldberry or how you came together, but could you tell me a little bit about you?
Sure, yeah. So our band is 3 people. It's me, Aaron, and Amy. Aaron is the other person who founded the band with me. We were friends in high school, and we started writing music when she just kind of told me she was working on a song, and I thought, I've never tried to write music before, but that sounds fun. Do you want any help? And she's like, yeah, I can't figure this out. So we worked on that song, and then it never really got finished. But then we continued to write music together throughout high school. And then in 2012, we decided to name ourselves Goldberry after a Lord of the Rings character that's in the first book. It's like a really obscure character. It's not in any of the movies.
Okay.
And her name's Goldberry, and she's like a mysterious figure that you don't know a whole lot about. So yeah. And then we've played a couple places, and we started to try and research where could we record our music, because we didn't know anything about that. It just was like a lot to figure out for money, and then for playing. We played live, and then we would save up, and we started going to this place called Sawhorse Studios in St. Louis. That's pretty well known amongst the music recording scene people, but you wouldn't just know it from if you don't know anybody, because in the outside of the building there's no sign or anything. It looks just like a abandoned building, and then you go in and it's like a really cool studio. So they're a really reasonable rate, and the guy who records this, Chris, is really nice. And so we were recording our first EP, which is out, and it's got 6 songs on it, and we were trying to add some instruments besides drums and bass. The guy who records this plays bass on all our stuff, and my friend Sam plays drums. And so then my sister-in-law Amy plays electric guitar, and I thought, I'll ask her to see if she wants to play on any of these. I let her play on like two of the songs. And so she said yes, and then she came up with some really cool parts. And so after that, we decided to just ask if she wanted to be part of the band, because she's already in my family. She's going to be around, and she's really, really talented. So.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. How long did it take you to record your album?
We started in 2018. We had some hiccups in the very beginning because we were just so new to it. And honestly, don't think I'm very good at it yet still. Like, I think I'm getting better, but.
When you say you don't think you're so good at it, what do you mean?
Well, first of all, just having a vision for the track, just knowing like what I want. Like, I don't normally like producing stuff. I'm not really, beyond the live performance, I haven't really thought out what I want for the song as far as other instruments and like cool sounds or what kind of feel I want. I don't know how to think like that yet. But also just recording my guitar to a metronome is kind of difficult. I had to kind of be coached the whole time. Like,
good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fabulous. And you have got you've built up a really cool fan base.
Thanks.
Everybody's
really sweet.
That's really sweet, isn't it? It's a great fan base. And you really must have struck a chord with your music. You got some really different and cool lyrics.
Thanks.
I was getting ready for you and listening to the songs. And so I'm learning a lot about that genre because that's not one in my wheelhouse.
Sure.
So I imagine your lyrics are really important to you.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
Who's the biggest lyricist?
Aaron. Aaron is always wanted to be a creative writer. She's got an English degree, and just when she was a kid, she knew she wanted to write books.
Okay.
So I've just always kind of been the person that will write the lyrics that are kind of in your face and blunt. I'm kind of more of the blunt writer in the group, and Aaron's more of the let me tell you a story and make it like sound really, really profound and stuff like that. And I'm more, I'll say the most direct thing. So
that's cool.
And something that you've been wanting to say for a long time, but you didn't know how to say it in a way that the other people could relate. So it's really fun to have put it down.
Hello.
Hi there. How you doing?
Hello, Elizabeth.
You know.
You are Sara, right?
I'm Sarah. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
You're the one that I know the most. Like we've been talking sometimes.
Yeah.
Nice to.
Has some cool playlists.
And how did you get into DSO, Sarah? Because it turns out you're one of the darlings of the DSO community.
That's very
sweet. She is.
My friend, so Aaron's husband Christopher is really into cryptocurrency, and he saw DSO on the top 100 list in 2021, and so then he created an account on BitClout, and then I had just quit Facebook because I was just overwhelmed with all the people being mad at each other all the time, and all the people in my life sharing everything about everything all the time, even like their most controversial thoughts. And I just didn't need to see that anymore. And so my friend and I kind of just quit Facebook on the same day just to kind of detox. And he just was like, well, you should make an account on this. And I'm like, I'm trying to get away from social media, but sure. And so I made one. He's like, you need to make a Goldberry account just to have it, just to have the handle. And so then I got really into it because it's so like interesting and the people are so nice. And so that's kind of how I got into it, is just by chance, really.
Well, I think that was really great because you've really been a blessing to the community.
Thank you.
Working with your friend Aaron, right, has really been a discovery of songwriting.
Yes.
Right? And now, how many years later, how long has the group been together now?
We've officially been Goldberry for 10 years, maybe 11 years. But we were writing music 2010, 2011. So a lot of our songs are from high school. Like a lot of the ones we haven't recorded yet are still like old ones. And so we have a lot that we haven't recorded yet. And if you watched the live performance that it's still up on YouTube, you can hear some of the ones that we haven't recorded yet. We were at the Sheldon in St. Louis, which is kind of a really classic, well-known venue around here. And they just had like a local musician night called Local Harvest Night, and they let us come and play. So.
Oh, how great. How was that?
It was really fun. It's a really, really nice venue, and they were really kind to us there, and a lot of friends and family came. So
wonderful. I really see you have a long career. So you guys also have, like most indie artists, can I call you're an indie artist?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And but what are the next steps for Goldberry? Because weren't you the first person to make an album and release it as an NFT?
Yeah, I think you're right. We were the first album, or like EP. Yeah.
And how has that gone for you?
That's been really cool. I think we've sold quite a few of them, and it's really nice that NFTZ lets you play it on their website. And
you're kind of like forerunners, early adapters to work with it. You might not be a millionaire today, but do you have any more of those NFTs, or have you sold out?
We have plenty of. I think I made 100 of them.
Okay.
I kind of did that because when we made the CD, we paid for 100 physical CDs, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun to make only 100 of these NFTs to kind of match the physical copies. But yeah, cool. Yeah, we have one other music NFT, but it wasn't playable through NFTZ because I made it before they offered that feature, and that one, if someone buys it, I send them a link to download the track or the MP3 via Bandcamp. Okay, and
no, I'm very pleased to meet Sara. She shared one of the most amazing songs in my playlist. The playlist is I have collaborative playlist.
Oh yeah.
It was and she was when she put it, she realized that the songs I had, they were more rhythmic. How do you explain that? I mean, they were more like dancing, and her song was very calm. But I love that, and it was the right break that my playlist needed. And I love this song. This is the first time I listened to it, so it's one of the I love this.
Which song is that again, Longo?
Sorry,
What song is that? Do you remember?
it's Mulberry Street. Mulberry Street.
Mulberry Street by 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Yeah, and
yeah.
21 is my favorite number too. So
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah,
very cool.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But the song, it was really great. I'm really pleased that you did that. That you dropped that song to and shared that.
Glad you like it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can maybe submit some more upbeat.
Oh yeah, please.
What's really funny is most of the music I listen to is not upbeat. Like there are some, but if I think a song is exciting or like a pump up song to me, I'll play it for someone else and they'll be like, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, I love absolutely every kind, and also like sad songs and everything. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very, very open to that. So anything, what I wanted to do with that playlist, you did it perfect because it's something that touches you at a moment in your life, and that little song that's special, and I'm sure it will be special for anyone else. Yeah. Thank you.
I'm glad. It's really nice to meet you.
Yeah. So based on that, Goldberry, Sara Goldberry.
You're good. You're fine.
How would you describe your music?
We've been writing a press releases for our we have 4 new songs that we're trying to get out. One of them is done and set to release May 4th.
Okay.
And so we have a press release that I need to be sending to people today, actually emailing.
Wow, perfect time for this interview. Okay.
I could read you what we have for like our little bio for that. I'm pretty bad at knowing genres, I'll be honest. I'm not very good at kind of knowing like what genre something is. So this is what Erin wrote about our band. So she said, Goldberry's lyrics are infused with mental health awareness, human connection, and comfort in hard times. They're known for their dreamy guitars, nostalgic melodies, and piercing harmonies.
Oh,
that's our little bio.
I just got chills on that. That's wonderful. Thanks. You know what? Because when people explain some of their music, sometimes it really helps. Gives you a moment to let yourself absorb.
Yeah.
They're a little mysterious sometimes.
Yeah. That can mostly be attributed to Erin. The song Starlight, I wrote most of that one by myself. And that one is really a Doctor Who tribute song. If you've ever seen the sci-fi TV show Doctor Who.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, I loved it.
So Starlight is inspired by the episode with, I believe it's David Tennant as the Doctor. And he is really happy because I think it's him. Oh no, it might be a different Doctor, but basically he's really happy because nobody died in the episode. And so he's just really happy and they're like dancing. And so the song is about dancing and flying through space.
Oh.
Because they're in the TARDIS. So that's kind of the inspiration for that one. But a lot of the things Erin writes are mysterious to me too.
Really? It's like, I get it, but I don't, but it's cool. It's very cool. You kind of get it without understanding. Does that make sense?
Yeah. A lot of the music I like is that way.
Anyway, so thank you for that. So it is calm music. So who is your audience? So when I listen to it, it's indie folk music. Is that what
that's what we've labeled ourselves. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but I think, who's our audience? It's pretty much for everybody.
I want to ask you, like, who's the lead singer?
I would say we all kind of take on that role from time to time. I think Erin probably sings more than I do. So probably Erin.
Okay, beautiful harmonies.
She's got really good harmonies.
Well, so do you if you're singing with them.
Well, I'm singing. I mostly sing melody. I have like 2 or 3 songs where I sing the harmony, but none of those are recorded.
And you play guitar too, right?
I play guitar, yeah.
A great guitar.
Thank you.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
Since I would say I tried to learn in 8th grade. Didn't get very far. I probably gave up, and then I picked it back up maybe sophomore year of high school. So I would say 15, 16 years old.
Okay,
so-
right about when you started with Aaron.
Yeah.
Wow, you really have come a long way, haven't you?
I'd like to think so. I think I have a lot longer to go, for sure.
What's next for Goldberry? So we have this an exclusive, this new release that's coming out.
May 4th. Let's see. Yeah, Thursday, May 4th. So
Okay, and
it's called Space. Is the
okay,
song.
okay.
It's one song, and then we have 3 other songs that we have to get mixed and mastered, and then we'll do one at a time. So potentially, yeah. I kind of really want to get back to songwriting as a band.
You want to?
Yeah, there's just been an emphasis on releasing and recording and playing, and then all the social media stuff that takes all your energy. I just want us to like sit down for like weeks and just write music, because that's what my favorite part, I think, of the process is.
Okay, what's something that people really don't know about Sara?
See, I've tried to do those before too, and I have told people things, but I'm still thinking about the first question. So I would say, so basically, here you might know this, you might not know this. So this about Goldberry and me. Me and Erin are basically like sisters, even though we're not related. But she's basically, I grew up with going to her house, and her family basically considers me their kid, and so they're kind of like my second family. So we're just really good friends that have just got along for a long time. And
that's really, really good. So you could really go fisticuffs in the songwriting. So
yes,
there has to have been moments.
Yes,
things weren't going well.
We're very opposite in a lot of ways, so we do go up. We oppose each other a lot sometimes, but we're really good at being like, hey, this part of the song cannot change. I don't want to change this part, but what should we do for the rest this part? I don't know how to fix this or make this better. And so it's really fun writing music with her because we think so differently.
What quality would you put, who are you in Goldberry? Who's the stubborn one? Who's the patient one? Who's the peacemaker? Who's whatever? Who's the eye candy? Who's the flirt?
Stubborn, and I would say I'm pretty stubborn.
You're the stubborn one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because often we'll have, with all this releasing of music and stuff and having a new band member in the last couple of years, we've had to take a lot of pictures and get a lot of media kind of together for making posts and things like that. And I'm always like, why do we need to take pictures? We're just a band. We don't need pictures. We're not professional. I'm not a professional model. I don't care about that. But I also like hate dressing up, and I'm kind of resistant. I'm resistant. There you go. I hate dressing up. I don't like my picture being taken. I don't like videos of myself. And so I'm like, why does this matter? Why does this matter? And Aaron's like, we need stuff to post when we have new information to share with people. And I'm like, if you follow me, I'm the only one that runs our DSO account. So Aaron runs most of our traditional social media accounts. I run our Twitter account. But if you see my DSO posts, they're not like official, like they are. But I try to make good like promotional material, but I'm not as good at thinking of how other people see me. I don't care somewhat. So I'm the stubborn.
You are stubborn. Let me get back to, what is your most, can you recall a really sweet memory you have of working as Goldberry? You know, what's been like a highlight of your work so far that you could share with us?
This last concert was a pretty big highlight more recently, but I would say the biggest highlight for us has been 2021. We got to play for the first time. We've played there twice now, but the first time we played at Blueberry Hill was really special. that's where Chuck Berry was known to play all the time, out in St. Louis. And we got to play the Duck Room for another band that we were really good friends with called West End Junction. And they had us open for them for their release show. But it's just a really beloved venue in St. Louis, and it really just felt like we're a real band. Like we get to play at this real place. Like we've always played at coffee shops and wonderful little venues like that, but this is like where good bands play. So it was just really special that it went so well and that we had so much fun, because I was very worried that it would be just too stressful and just not fun from all the pressure and all the anxiety about not messing up and stuff like that. But when we got on the stage, it was just like, this is what we do. We do this.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
That was really special.
And what could you say to all the fans and the people in the community of Musai who have supported you? Was there anything you could think of that you want to share with them or tell them?
I just want to tell everybody thank you. Thank you so much for all the love and the kindness towards our music, and for sharing our songs and listening to our songs. It really means a lot. Yeah, trying to get this comfortable standing. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
If you look down the way at the end of the street, there is a small white house built for three, where tall flowers grow. It will be our home. Here we'll wait out the storms with covers on our heads, red curtains on the walls, then let the sun shine in, let the fun begin. Can't imagine when. Stops to see the wonders of our home, the house that's built for three. This will be our home, this for sure we know. This will be for sure we know. This will be our home. This for sure we know. This will be our home. This for sure we know. This will be our home. This for sure we know. Much better.